Hey book nerds, it's time for another book haul. Your favorite video on the internet. Okay. This is gonna be like a relatively shorter book haul just because it's July and there weren't a whole lot of new things on sale this month. There are actually just 4 books from Harper in total that are new. So, what the dead what? What the dead want? What the dead need? I don't know. What do they need? Let's find out and read this one. The Lost and Found by Katrina Leno. I've actually never undressed this, so let's just do this right now. Huh! Yay! There's things on it! I always like it when there's things. Ooh! We have Shiny Broken Pieces. This is the sequel to Tiny Pretty Things, which is if you love ballerinas and drama and basically Center Stage, that movie, read this one because it's like awesome. Plus the cover's really cool. Pink and black. I love that. It just makes me want to go put on my tutu from prom. Yes, I wore a tutu to prom. Don't judge me. And what else is new is this Savage Song, which I read and talked about in a previous book haul. And if you guys haven't watched that, TLDR, well, TLDW version of that is, I freaking love this book and you guys absolutely must check it out if you love Victoria Schwab, if you love good writing, if you love dark, urban fantasies with a lot of like action and dual point of view and just awesomeness and monsters and like awesome things. Check this one out. Quick recap. Here are all the new books from Harper this month. I can hold them in one hand because I have giant hands and because there aren't that many new books. But either way, here they are. Last book haul, you guys voted and told me to read The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. And I got 50 pages in, and then they released Pokemon Go, and then I basically did not end up reading anything. So there's gonna be no voting on what I'm gonna read this month because I still have to read the one that you guys recommended last month. I read The Girls by Emma Cline, which is basically the it book of the summer that is what everyone's talking about. It's not actually a young adult novel, it's technically an adult novel, but it's very much a coming-of-age story set in the 60s. So really, I mean, there's a little bit of some, mature elements in there, but if you consider yourself a mature reader, then you should definitely check this one out. It's actually about the Manson cult, the Charles Manson family, and this girl who she's 14, and she goes and joins the Manson family for a summer. So, if like cults are your thing, you guys should definitely check out The Girls. Nothing! There's nothing on it. I read a lot of graphic novels. I read volume 3 of Why the Last Man Standing, volume 2 of Rat Queens, and volume 6 of Saga, which is the 6th version of this. Fair warning, it is technically mature. It does say that on the back. Rated M for mature. So, just keep that in mind. Sex, violence, drugs, that kind of thing. But for the most part, it is very, very popular among YA fans and adult fans and graphic novel fans, and basically if you're human, I have yet to find somebody that isn't a fan of this series. Saga is it's really just a love story about a boy and a girl named Alana and Margot, and they're from rival planets. Well, technically he's from a moon. Anyway, I won't get into the details. It's like a little bit of a Romeo-Juliet situation going on here where he's horns and she's from the, what are those called? Wings! There you go. They meet on the battlefield and they kind of fall in love, and then they kind of have a baby, and then both of their planets are after them because neither one of the planets wants them to have procreated, but they did, and so now they're on the run with this baby. Anyway, it's an amazing saga set in space, and it's just full of like romance and hearts and feelings and emotions, and and the art is so amazing. Fiona Staples did the art, and she's so badass. And Brian K. Vaughan, who also wrote Why the Last Man Standing and Paper Girls, which I've also talked about on this video, he also used to write for that show Lost, so if you happen to like that show, you might like any of his writing. He's a really great writer. And if you have read it, who's your favorite character? My favorite character, besides Alana, obviously, is Goose, because he's so cute. I almost forgot the other thing that I read this month. I read Veronica Roth's new book, Carve the Mark. Basically, this book doesn't go on sale until January, but luckily, because I'm at Epic Reads, I got to read a very, very early copy via digital format. So the only thing I can show you today is a printout of the cover. Aww. Anyway, I can't really tell you too much about it because I'm not allowed to tell you any spoilers yet, but I will tell you things that you probably already know, and if you don't know, this information is readily available on epicreads.com. Carve the Mark is set in space. What? I know, it's like Veronica Roth, one of our favorite authors of all time, is now writing in space, my favorite place of all time. I love space set books, love them. So I'm really into this whole atmosphere and the cultures and everything about Carve the Mark, and I really cannot wait for you guys to read it, but I will talk about it more in some upcoming book haul videos because it's too soon to talk about it now, but just I want to let you know that I read it and my official verdict is 2 thumbs up. So this month I got Prezzies from 2 other publishers, and the first publisher I'm going to talk about is Harlequin. Those ballers sent me this giant stack of books. Oh my god, so many books. We have The Notorious Pagan Jones, which I have been told that I would particularly like because I'm a big fan of Veronica Mars. So if you are also a fan of Veronica Mars, check out The Notorious Pagan Jones. Talon and Rogue by Julie Kagawa. If you guys are big fans of the dragons, who's not, then you guys should read this series. Ugh. A finished copy of the next one in the saga, Soldier. So now I've got all 3. They always have really cool end papers. Oh. I also got the new paperback of Legacy of Kings, which I loved. I read this when it was in hardcover last year. Big fan of Alexander the Great retelling, and very, you know, romantic and action-packed, and totally 100% needs to be a TV show. And I'm very excited because they also just sent along a copy of the sequel, Empire of Dust, which I cannot wait to read. We also got a new Jennifer Armentrout book, The Problem with Forever. Loving this cover. Oh. Let's see, is there anything underneath? No. That's okay, the cover's cool enough, I'll forgive them. Heir to the Sky by Amanda Sun. Just do a little flippity flip for that one. City of Spies. There's that. There's nothing on it either. So that's all I got from Harlequin. Now comes my box. I got a box. Ugh. I got a box of books from Tor. My friends at Tor. And there's some goodies inside. I actually haven't gone completely through it. I opened up the box, and once I saw that it was a bunch of books, I was like, okay, I'm gonna save this for my book haul. So let's just go through it together. Exile for Dreamers. Seriously Shifted. There's a bike on the cover. I like that. That's really cute. The Librarians and the Lost Lamp. Have you guys watched this show yet, The Librarians? I had not watched the show until recently. I was super bored one day, and it popped up on Hulu and was like, you should watch this. It's like totally cheesy, but kind of in an awesome, like, sci-fi channel way. Vicarious by Paula Stokes. Paula Stokes! We publish her stuff too! I didn't know she had another book. Oh, Live Through This Vicarious. Wait, is it just Vicarious, or is that... I think it's just Vicarious. I apparently do not know how to read book titles. Seriously Wicked, which seems like it's probably a sequel to that bicycle one that's down there somewhere. Seriously Wicked. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so pumped that I finally have a copy of this. This is the first time I've physically held Riders by Veronica Rossi. I am a huge fan of Under the Never Sky. Love that series. And I've been wanting to read Riders ever since I heard about it, and I've just been like, my TBR pile is just like too big, and I haven't had a chance to really get my hands on a copy of this, but now I have a copy, and I'm really pumped. And on the back it says, what would you do if you became one of the 4 horsemen? If you guys have read this and you liked it, tell me in the comments below. Tell me all of the things. Should I read it? What do I do? Tell me. Steeplejack. That title's a little hard to read, but that's totally cool with me. Steeplejack. Ooh! There's like a bag in here. I don't know what this means. There's some nail polish in here. I've never actually worn nail polish in my life, so maybe I'll try that out sometime. Somebody will have to teach me how to use it. I kind of don't even want to unwrap it because it's like, it's so fun and like different and weird that it's all wrapped. I feel like it's my birthday right now. Wait, there's more things. This is so cool. This just like, the fun stuff just keeps on coming. Oh! I don't know anything about this book. Other than that, people are really excited to read it. And I love this cover. It's so pretty. I'm really excited to read this. It goes on sale in September, so I will definitely have to read it before September and tell you guys what I think of it. But if you have been lucky enough to get your hands on an early copy and you read it and you liked it, please tell me what you think in the comments below. I cannot wait to find out what this book is about. So that's it for this month's book haul. Here's a quick recap of what I got from Tor and a quick recap of what went on sale from Harper and what I read this month. And here are all the books from Harlequin. So that's it for me. What did you guys read? I can't wait to chat with you in the comments below. Tell me what you guys are excited about. What book are you most excited to read in the fall? I cannot wait to read your answers. So definitely jump down in the comments, chat with me, and don't forget to subscribe if you like videos with books in them. Anyway, I'll see you guys next month. Love you. Book Shimmy.